Good evening, and welcome back to News Around, the channel where we track the pulse of the entertainment world not just for the news of today, but for the legends of tomorrow. In the vast, ever-changing landscape of Turkish television, there are hit shows, there are blockbusters, and then there are phenomena. There are stories that transcend ratings to become cultural landmarks, weaving themselves into the DNA of millions of viewers from Istanbul to Madrid, from Sao Paulo to Rome. For years, one question has haunted the red carpets and the fan conventions. It is a question whispered with hope and shouted with desperation. Will we ever see them again? We are talking, of course, about the magic that is Serkan Bolat and Ida Yildiz, the alchemy of Kerem Bürsin and Hande Erçel. For a long time, the answer was silence. Or a polite deflection. But today, the tectonic plates of the industry have shifted. Leaving an exclusive event, amidst the flashbulbs and the chaos, Kerem Bürsin finally answered the question that has been circulating behind the scenes. He didn't say no, he didn't say maybe. He smiled that trademark smile and asked the world, why not? This was not a casual remark. It was a key turning in a lock. Behind those two simple words lies a plan that is more ambitious, more mature, and more risky than anything we could have imagined. We are looking at a potential reunion of the Sen Çal Kapımı cast, set 5 years later. But be warned, this is not the fairy tale you remember. This is the reality that comes after the happily ever after. Tonight, we are breaking down the exclusive details of this potential project, Hande Erçel's strict conditions for returning, and the vision of a mature Serkan Bolat that has Kerem so excited. Before we open this door, I have a request. If you are part of the global family that misses EDSA, please destroy that subscribe button. And for those who want to support our deep dive journalism, the join button is your way to become a producer of this channel. Your support is our magic. Now, let's knock on the door. The incident occurred just outside a glittering industry event. Kerem Bürsin, looking dapper and relaxed, was navigating the usual gauntlet of press microphones. The question was inevitable. It is the question he is asked in every language, in every city he visits. Will there be another project together with Hande Erçel? Usually, actors have a scripted response for this. We are looking at scripts, or if the right project comes along. But this time, Kerem broke the script. He stopped, he smiled, a smile described by witnesses as knowing and laden with intent, and replied, "Why not?" That brief but significant phrase caused an immediate stir. It was the spark in a room full of gasoline. Because behind these words, industry insiders know that there is already a concept taking shape. We aren't talking about a random movie, we are talking about the deliberate reconstruction of the Sen Çal Kapımı universe. According to Kerem Bürsin himself, this idea isn't new. It has been simmering in the background while both actors took significant steps in their personal lives and careers. They have met numerous times since the series finale, maintaining a bond that is both personal and professional. But no matter how far they traveled or what new roles they took on, the shadow of Sen Çal Kapımı followed them. Kerem expressed this sentiment with a mixture of pride and resignation. Even though the series has ended, I still hear the same question on the street, on social media, and at fan meetings abroad. When will we see Serkan and Ida again? The question never goes out of style because the chemistry never expired. The impact of the series didn't fade, it fossilized into a permanent longing. And it was precisely at that moment, facing the press, that he confessed how excited he was, not just willing, but excited about the idea of reuniting with the same team. But here is where the news gets truly fascinating. According to information circulating in the most reliable gossip columns and production backrooms, the duo isn't just looking for a nostalgic reunion or a quick cash grab. They are not interested in replaying the hits. In a possible Sen Çal Kapımı revival, the story would advance through a significant time jump, specifically, 5 years. The characters would appear before the audience not as the bickering lovers of season 1, but as adults who have lived, lost, and evolved. The scriptwriting phase is reportedly exploring heavy, realistic themes. What kind of lives do Serkan Bolat and Ida Yildiz lead after the honeymoon phase ends? Are they still together? Or did life pull them apart? The narrative backbone is rumored to be built on separation, distance, and the accumulation of regrets. This suggests that the series could transform from a bright, summer rom-com into a powerful, character-driven drama depicting the brutal but beautiful impact of time on human relationships. The project hinges on one crucial factor: Hande Erçel. The beautiful actress has matured considerably over the last few years. She has become selective, placing a premium on script content and character arcs over simple visibility. It is rumored in the industry that Hande told her inner circle that Sen Çal Kapımı holds a sacred place in her career. It was a turning point, not just a job. Therefore, she is protective of its legacy. It is claimed that she is only open to the idea of a remake if the story allows Ida to be a completely different woman. Hande is reportedly enthusiastic about the idea of playing Ida 5 years later, but only if she is portrayed as stronger, more grounded, and perhaps more hardened by life. She wants to explore the depth of a woman who has weathered storms, not just a girl falling in love. She believes that bringing back Ida with this new mindset could add a layer of prestige to the franchise that a simple sequel would lack. This sounds like a dream come true, but sequels are risky. We have all seen revivals that ruin the magic of the original. I want to ask you, the true fans. Do you want a happy, fluffy reunion, or are you ready for a mature, perhaps heartbreaking drama about Serkan and Ida's marriage 5 years later? Pause the video and tell us your preference in the comments. We want to gauge the mood of the fandom. And please, if you love this detailed coverage, like this video. It helps us signal to the algorithm that quality content matters. If you want to be part of our inner circle, click join. Your support keeps us independent. Now, let's look at Kerem's vision for Serkan. Kerem Bürsin is equally invested in the transformation of his character. Serkan Bolat was an icon, the robot who learned to feel. But Kerem believes that arc is finished. He is looking for a new challenge. He believes that the Serkan of 5 years later cannot be the same man. He envisions a character who is calmer, more self-aware, and who has truly overcome the demons of his past. Rumors circulating behind the scenes suggest that Kerem told his inner circle, "I would love to play Serkan again, but this time I want to see him truly mature." He wants to explore what happens to a man like Serkan when he faces the mundane challenges of long-term commitment, parenting, or perhaps professional failure. This pressure to deliver a nuanced performance doesn't scare him. He affirmed that it motivates him. He sees the high expectations not as a burden, but as fuel. From the production company's perspective, this idea is the ultimate gamble. Remaking a classic with the same cast is considered both a significant risk and a golden opportunity. On one hand, the commercial potential is limitless. With the ratings it achieved during its original run, the unprecedented social media engagement, and the international sales success still fresh in the public's mind, a reunion is guaranteed to generate massive initial interest. It would be an event television moment. However, the risk lies in the execution. If they fail to capture the magic, or if the tone is too dark or too repetitive, they risk tarnishing the legacy of a beloved show. The goal is to walk the fine line between nostalgia and innovation, to give the fans what they want while giving the actors the artistic challenge they need. Following Kerem's "why not" statement, the digital world exploded. It was a deluge. Social media was flooded with reactions within minutes. Fans began sharing unforgettable scenes from the series, old catchphrases resurfaced, and the hashtag Serkan and Ida after 5 years quickly became a worldwide trending topic. This reaction wasn't local, it was global. International fan accounts in Italy, Brazil, Spain, and Russia began translating the news, posting "We're ready" messages in a dozen languages. This suggests that the project has already secured its status as an international hit before a single page of the script has been written. Underpinning all of this technical and creative speculation is the undeniable human factor, the bond between Kerem and Hande. It is mentioned in every report that their chemistry has strengthened over time. They understand each other very well, both on and off camera. In a project that relies so heavily on the unspoken connection between two leads, this existing rapport is the secret weapon. They don't need to build chemistry, they just need to tap into the reservoir that already exists. Whether they are friends, partners, or exes, Their ability to create magic when the director calls action is undisputed. For now, there is no ink on a contract. There is no official filming date. But there is a question hanging in the air: why not? And in the entertainment industry, that question is often the first step toward a green light. 5 years later, the possibility of Sen Çal Kapımı returning to the screen with the same cast, mature characters, and a deeper, grittier love story has become the most talked about topic of the year. It seems that Serkan and Ida aren't done with us yet. We will be watching every move, decoding every interview, and waiting for the official announcement. If you want to be the first to know when the door finally opens, make sure you are subscribed to Newsaround. And to our Join members, thank you for supporting us as we track this legend. Until next time, keep knocking. Goodbye.